We don't cheat. We don't cheat. Welcome back to the competition series. Hopefully you can hear me. It's a little bit noisy today. As you can see, Jim's buzzing. Right, where am I? No idea. Short-term memory starting to go a little bit. That could be the slight drop in food. As I was speaking to you last time, I couldn't decide whether to put in exercise or put in food or take out food. Definitely decided to drop food. Could not be bothered doing any more exercise at this point in time. So between week 12 and week 11, took out the food. Like I said, if you look down below, don't forget to subscribe. But if you look down below, you'll see the food that I took out, the difference it made to my meal plan. My weight went down to 82.5 kilos. So that meant no tweak for me the week after. Weighed in again this week, still 82.5. So because I've had no weight loss this week, I'm going to have to go and change it up a little bit. This week though, it will be exercise. For me, it's going to be slightly different because I'm going to go for 4 or 5 mornings steady state on the bike. Normally I do HITT, but I thought I'd try this out just to see if it makes any difference, weight goes up or down anymore. I'll give you the feedback so you know straight away. Homework from last week was to take a look at the competition. Hopefully you've done that. And it was also to look at your body fat charts. Now, if you want to compete, and if this is week 10 for you, you need to be ideally around 10%, no more than 15% body fat. If you're 15% body fat still, you are crashing this airplane. You are going to have to lose 1% a week, every week between now and show day to get down. And trust me, it doesn't sound a lot, but that's going to murder you. So it's going to be 100% dedication. If you're sitting in around the 10 to 12 mark, that's exactly where you want to be. We do not want you looking show ready now because it's only week 10, okay? So hopefully you've taken a look at that and you know what you're doing. Your homework for next week, put it in now while I remember, okay, is to work on the rest of your quarter turns, okay? Your quarter turns and all your mandatory poses. Next week, whenever we come back, we're going to start talking through them. Myself, I'm going to change one other little thing, and that is I'm taking out my 10-minute CV every night and I'm putting in 10 minutes posing. So every night, I'm going to be practicing my posing. I want to try and get muscle memory. Also, when you start posing, okay, whenever I take people through posing class as well, whenever they hit a pose, they're only able to hold maybe 20 seconds tops. Then I turn them into side pose, quarter pose, doesn't matter what it is. After about a minute and a half, they're absolutely dying, okay? That's because whenever you first hit a pose and you're not used to doing it, you get a lovely constipated face as well, okay? That's simply because you are posing way too hard. You cannot hold. They hit the full, ow, just popped my shoulder, getting on a bit. Okay, they hit the full strength, okay? You have to be able to tone that down because you can't hold that on stage. You can't make it look relaxed, okay? And if you're old like me, things pop and they hurt, okay? So definitely don't want to do that. So you need to start posing every night. And I do recommend that you start doing that, 10 minutes every night. Get yourself one of the timer apps. Get 30 seconds posing, 10-second rest, okay? And hit the app and do that for 10 minutes. Just keep going. And what you'll find is the first minute and a half, you pose like an idiot. You squeeze like crazy, you get nowhere fast. After 2 to 3 minutes, you start to realize you can't actually hold it that long, okay? That's what we need to do. Whenever you get a little bit more proficient at it, what I want you to do is start taking shots at different percentages. I find that I can hold about 80%. That's what I tense it up to. If you take a picture at 80%, it looks no different to me posing at 100%, except I don't look like I need the toilet, okay? So that's your little homework. Take a look through that. I'm going to see you in 2 weeks' time. It's going to be 8 weeks out. Subscribe up here, like down here, scroll down, you'll see my current training program, my current diet, okay, and my current training regime as well, okay? We'll talk more about your training regime next week. Ciao! So don't stop because you've got an injury, you just got to work around it. If the workout isn't as good, you can't do your favourite machine, doesn't matter, just got to do with it. But enough of that. I dropped the kilo, great, okay. So I'm starting to get tighter. Now, the other two things that we're